Hi everyone, welcome to Relatively Refined. In today's video, Kathleen shares some more of her beautifully renovated and restored 1869 Vermont farmhouse. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, they'll be linked in the description box below and the iCards above.
Hey everyone, it's Kathleen from Relatively Refined. Over this past month, I have shared with you some video tours of our renovated 1869 farmhouse in southern Vermont. We've taken a tour of the kitchen, that opens up into a living area, a more formal living room, and dining room. And to continue the tours, a lot of you requested more to see what we have done inside our house, which, by the way, is almost probably 95% furnished with pre-loved items from thrift shops, from tag sales, estate sales, marketplace, and even free piles. So today, I invite you to come along as I share with you the upstairs. We have not yet gone upstairs. And there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs, along with a beautiful stairway that is original that we were able to bring back to life. So come along, come on upstairs and I'll do it. Well, we don't have an awful lot of before footage of the upstairs, but here are the stairs leading up from the downstairs hallway. And you can see we had taken off the beautiful railing to try to preserve it, which you will see we were able to do. But this is an old house and there are very steep stairs. Here you can see the beautiful banister that comes up these steep stairs and wraps around the upstairs hallway. And the wood, this is as it was when we bought the house. Beautiful dark wood in beautiful shape. The upstairs has this little nook with a little window, and I keep a thrifted glass door bookshelf in there with photos and little mementos of things that I've found, many of them thrift shop items. You'll see a wooden decoy and some sterling trophy cups that I was able to find. The little wicker stand usually has a plant on it, but I don't have one right now, was a thrift find. As the artwork there was a local artist, and I picked this up on the marketplace. The light fixture is not thrifted. That was a splurge from Serena and Lily when we were redoing the upstairs. The wall here is large, and so we needed some artwork, and I was able to find this large oil painting for $5 at an estate sale. And it actually happens to be of a local mountain. I think it looks great there. I think artwork is a great thing to find either at thrift stores, Goodwills, estate sales, and the marketplace. You can find some really beautiful pieces for not a whole lot of money. And if you don't spend that much, you don't feel so bad about swapping them out for something new if you find it. I decided to use wallpaper in the upstairs hallway, in this beautiful sort of turquoise and gold pattern. And at the top of the stairs is a bathroom. We won't go in there, but that is the upstairs bathroom. There's a little better look at the beautiful wallpaper. Once we tried it downstairs, we wanted to keep it going. There's a laundry room there. And here is bedroom number 1. And I believe everything in this bedroom is pre-loved. Both rugs are one from the marketplace and one is from an estate sale, the sheepskin rug. The bed I found at a tag sale, and the bedding, the duvet cover. There is a little nightstand over there that I purchased at a yard sale. Yet another sheepskin rug that was actually given to me. The pine dresser was from a tag sale, as well as the mirror above it. The matching lamps I did purchase, I think at like the Christmas tree shops or somewhere inexpensive. I believe the mirror was probably attached to a dresser at some time, but I bought it at a yard sale just as it was. That little door over there leads to an attic. This used to be my grandmother's sewing room, and it used to be my father's bedroom, and that's where that adorable little scrap of wallpaper, the cowboy wallpaper, that's where we found that, the one that I had shared in a downstairs tour on my gallery wall that we were able to save and frame. The prints above the bed were from yard sales. They're on sort of a thick poster board, ski-themed posters, and even the curtain with the pom-pom curtain was a yard sale find. The little green cabinet came from my husband's parents' home. The director's chair and the pillow and the globe, all thrifted. And there is a little ski watercolor that I believe I shared with you at a haul one time. That's a thrifted picture. That is another thrifted picture that I framed. My son's guitar. And then as we turn around, this was a bookshelf that my husband made many years ago. Not thrifted, but handmade. But on top of it are two thrifted items, a clock and the little letterbox. So that is bedroom number 1. You can see the beautiful wood floors that you saw on the tour downstairs, carried right on through upstairs. And there's a little better glimpse of the rugs. Let's go on down the hall to bedroom number 2. Now we'll go into bedroom number 2, the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. And again, just about everything in here is pre-loved. The pine dresser there, I actually bought at my sister-in-law's tag sale. But as you come around here, you'll see a little cabinet that was like an old record player type thing, and we made it into a file cabinet. Here are 2 $5 pictures from an estate sale, and along with another pair of pom-pom curtains that were thrifted. That light, I do believe I got at clearance at Home Depot. The bed is from a yard sale. However, it's a 3/4 bed, so I did have to have a special mattress made. There's the little pine dresser that fits perfectly because the room is not very big. And the mirror above it came from my neighbor's tag sale. The closet. The little mid-century nightstand is from a tag sale. As is the light. And the one rug on here was my mom's rug. She gave it to me. And the other sheepskin I did purchase. And around the door are a set of little built-ins shelves that house books and other little trinkets and treasures that I find when thrifting. Some of them you may notice. There's the little dachshund bookends that I shared a while ago. Because the room is small, having a little built-in gives it a little bit of character and a place to keep some fun things without taking up too much space. And there's a whole set of Nancy Drew books. Okay, we're on to bedroom number 3. And this is our bedroom. So that dresser straight ahead, I bought on Marketplace. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever purchased. It's a mid-century modern piece, so well made, so heavy. The oak dresser was from my husband's parents' home. The mirror above actually was from my grandmother. And this fancy mirror was from a friend of mine's tag sale. I originally bought it thinking I would use it in the bathroom, but I didn't, but it fits perfectly there. A little $5 side chair from a tag sale. And all of the nightstands are thrifted from different places. The bed was given to us. We painted it black. And those 2 pictures above the bed were from my neighbor's tag sale. And the set of lamps were also from a friend's tag sale. So over the years, when my friends have a tag sale, sometimes I get first dibs. That little side stand over there was actually the first antique I ever purchased. The wicker trunk, a Marketplace find, as are, well, this rug is. The other rug was brought back from a trip to Mexico. Thank you for coming along on the tour of the upstairs of our house. I have one more tour before we go outside, and I will share with you. And that is probably the most used room in our house. It's the downstairs mudroom. But what's special about it is that there's a really tiny little bathroom off of the mudroom that is absolutely spectacular. So join me again the next time when I give you the tour of those 2 rooms. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Relatively Refines, where we share our viewers' thrifted finds. Today's treasures are from Rosalie, a viewer from Cohoes, New York. Rosalie has 2 sisters as well, and they all love to go thrifting, out to lunch, or visiting any historical sites in the area. She found all these beautiful treasures on a recent thrifting trip and plans to style them soon. And I can tell you, Rosalie, that you're a girl after my own heart. The blue and white is my favorite color combination. That hobnail picture, the prints, the little plates, I love it all. Thank you so much for sharing. If you'd like to have your finds featured on one of our videos, email us at the address on the screen with a picture and a little description, and we'll be happy to feature them. All right, everybody, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.